and wet against the skin, and it never truly lifts. My name is Sydney, and this is Julia. We're not from here. We woke up in this village weeks ago, a place clinging to the edge of a river that smells of rot and old memories. The locals, they're strange. They move like ghosts, their eyes holding a deep, unsettling sorrow. They whisper about the water, the river that gives back what it takes. At first, we thought it was just folklore, a local legend to scare children. Then we saw it. One evening, as the last light bled from the sky, a figure emerged from the murky water. It was an old man the village had buried a month prior. He walked stiffly, water streaming from his clothes, his eyes vacant. He didn't speak, just stood on the bank, a silent, dripping statue of what he once was. The villagers didn't scream. They didn't run. They simply guided him back to his empty home, as if tucking a child into bed. This is their reality. The river returns their dead, not as they were, but as hollow echoes, puppets of memory pulled from the depths. We're trapped. Every path out of the village loops back to the riverside. The woods are a labyrinth, the trees themselves seeming to shift and block our way. Food is running low, and the constant presence of the returned is gnawing at our sanity. They don't interact. They just exist, a silent audience to our slow descent into madness. Julia saw her grandmother last night, standing across the river. Her grandmother who died 10 years ago. In our world. Julia screamed until her throat was raw, but the figure just stared, its form wavering in the mist. There's a name that's spoken only in hushed, fearful tones, Mama Vachi. They say she's the oldest one here, older than the village itself. She lives in a crooked house on the hill, the only place the river fog doesn't seem to touch. The villagers warn against going to her, saying she bargains in souls and memories. But they also say, she understands the river. She knows its secrets. We have no other choice. Our hope is a flickering candle in a hurricane, but it's all we have. Tomorrow, we go to Mama Vachi. We need answers. How did we get here? Is there a way back? And what exactly does the river want from us? The fear is a physical thing, a cold knot in my stomach. But the fear of staying here, of becoming another silent, watching face on the riverbank, is so much worse. We have to try. We have to face whatever darkness lives in that house on the hill. Wish us luck. We're going to need it if you want to know what happens next. Make sure you're following our journey. Thanks for watching.